So good morning, guys. Welcome to today's stream. We'll basically be continuing from where we stopped in the last stream. We dropped the video basically of the summary we did last time. So we just did the header section of the page we are working on. So we'll be continuing from there. So we'll be starting from here, and we hope to finish this today. I don't know if it's possible, but then we'll try our best to finish it. By God's grace. So yeah, it's no further ado. By the way, we have others on stream with us. Toby is here, Bolo and Chidima is here with us. So guys, say hello.
Hi.
So yeah. Now let me open my project. So in the last class, we basically shared our files into different folders. So we have the HTML folder, CSS, and the assets folder. So we'll just continue with the HTML folder that we have. We already linked our CSS to the HTML folder here. So just continue. So we are done with the header tag. So we just basically go down, that's below it, then create the main. Since we're entering like the main section of the page. I wasn't talking since I'm not sharing my screen. So we're starting now. So if you have any question, you can always type your questions in the chat. And also say hi to us in the chat. They'll be on the screen or whatever. So yeah. We continue from here today. New arrivals. So this is basically a new session. No, we are in the main section now. That's the main page. So we have all of this in the main. But this particular new arrivals is a section in the main. So we have to wrap it in a section. These are the new arrivals that we have. So just basically create a section, then we give it the class of new arrivals. Then first thing first, in the new arrivals we have this. You can see that there's space around here. There's space here, up and down, left and right. So, but before we go into like adding space to it, let's first write the basic structure of how everything is. So we have our title first. Then we now have these cards 1, 2, 3. So basically just have H1. New arrivals. So give it the class section head. Then under it, we now have the cards there. So we just say dot card container. Then we now have the 3 cards within. So the card is going to have 2 sections basically, the image, then the title, then the description. So put image first, image, then title. History, just title. Then now the description there. So let's just get the description in span or something. So span, you cannot copy this down as many times. So we have 3 cards. So copy this card. So we now have 3 cards. So let's import our images. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we'll go to our assets, new products, 1, 2, 3. So you can see new product 1, 2, 3 here. So basically just new product 1. Different. Products 2. Is 3, 1. Guys, I will together. This is basically the HTML of this first section. No question regarding HTML. So let's go into the styling. So basically just come down. The first thing since you can style our main. Since our main has this new arrivals section, so we can give new arrivals the width. Then header is on one end of it. So let's just start. Dot new arrivals. That's what I need.
Yeah, I'm not going here.
So with 100%, then okay, then padding. The top, if you look at the templates, right, the top padding is bigger than the one on the left and the right. Padding here is wider than the one on the left and the right. Padding is going to be something like top and bottom will be like 150 px, then left and right will be like 100. And after that, I think that's all. So you can basically just style the new arrivals, the H1, that section head, section. It's too big. So We have a margin bottom on this one too, on the section end. So let's just put the margin bottom on it. Now let's style the card. So say dot new arrivals dot card container display flex. Can I use flex 1? And gap or like 20 px. Let's see what we have gotten so far. I don't think I've run it at all. Are we guys together or we are just watching film? Just watching the magic. Okay, yeah. So this is what I've done now. So let me reduce the size under here. Under 60. Increase the size of this one a little. Sharp. So we have this. So now let me just put the title and the description of everything here in place. So continue to the other section. So Thermo Ball 80 clocks. So we have this like this. So we want this text to be in the center. So to do that, we are basically just going to put text align center there. Put text align center for the title and the description. So to get that, we just come into card and put that. Just say dot new arrivals dot card dot card. Text align center. Dot card H1 H. I think it was H3 we used. H3. What color was there? Like grayish color. Color gray. Then font size was a little bit bigger, to like 30 px. No, it's not as big as that. Then the font family is different. There is a margin up and down. There is like so let's start the description too. Current description. think the font family is okay. The font size then. Yeah. So we are done with this new Araba section. Any question? I'm done with it. So let's move to the next section now. This section we have just images. Yeah, I think it's like the gallery section or something. So you have just images under it. So I'm just going to be putting all of this here. So here we have three basic let's say boxes here. 1, 2, 3. 3 rows basic, or 3 columns here. First, second, third. So the first side we have 1, second side we have 2 columns. But the second column now has 2 rows, that's 1, 2. Yeah. So together we're going to have 3 boxes, that's 1, 2, 3. That's going to be holding individual pages, individual pictures. And this one is now going to have 2 of them inside it. So let's get the HTML structure now. So you just basically come here and just create another section for this. So let's just name it gallery section. So the gallery section is going to be having a section to cover it, to be like a container here. Then we can name it gallery container. Then inside gallery container, we're going to be adding in the gallery section. We are going to be having the gallery container. We are going to be having 3 rows. That's 1, 2, 3. So let's just say, sorry, column. So say 1. Or let's just say pose. No. Looking for the best name to give it. Let me say pose 1. Code 2 and code 3. Inside code 1 we have an image here. Then inside code 2 and 3 we also have images. But then I don't think we should put images here. I'm going to explain that when I want to put images. This image, they don't look like they are directly put inside the HTML, because normally if they were put in the HTML, I'll be able to like save it. Look, let me show you the differences. This one we added in the HTML. That's why I can like select the images, as you can see like this, so I can save it from the browser. But for these ones, they were not directly added to the HTML, so we added these images with the CSS. Yeah, so to add this, we are going to be adding our images here with the CSS. We just need to correctly understand and correctly structure our HTML well. So inside here too, we don't have anything, but inside here we now have 2 boxes. Let's just put dot boxes. And so we have 2 boxes inside this one. So that's basically the layout here. Code 1, 2, and 3. So let's go into the CSS to like get the styling. So just basically say dot gallery container. So in gallery container, the width is going to be 100% as usual. Area of the screen. Then since we have 3 of them horizontally, so we are going to stack them horizontally. That's 1, 2, 3 rows. So say display flex. So we'll display 3 of them flex. Then I think that's all. And after we display 3 of them flex, we now have to style each of them individually. So say the gallery container and dot row, no, dot score 1 I mean. So code 1 is going to have a width of 50%, I guess. Yeah. Let's add a gap here. So here we have background image. So these are the added image to the CSS. So since code 1 is like half of the space of the screen that we have, so from this direct edge to this point is where code 1 takes. So this point is where code 1 takes. So just with the background image, and see the background image components, we have the URL like this. Then we'll now basically call the image we want to display in there. So I said then let's just look for an image that can fit into how wide that particular box is. Most of all these images are horizontal images, and this box is like it's more of like a wide image. So let's look for an image together. So there are different web pages that we can get like very good quality images. Some of them are pretty. We have Prepik, we have Pixels, we have Unsplash. So the thing about creating images or looking for images, that always look for images that have nice quality, you know. So an image that the quality is very nice, so that the quality of your web page is not. So we just basically look for a, let me just say what, the size of code 1. From this side, we know that it takes half of the screen. So if we are to use an horizontal image, the quality is not going to be very good. So let's just look for an image that can fit. Guys, let's comment on the stream if you are with us, so we know that you are following. I think this one should work. Abby, is this one nice enough?
I saw one. Maybe you should scroll up a bit. Yeah, this one.
Is it this one?
No,
Okay.
the one beside it, the right.
This.
Yeah. I think that one.
You know the image that was there normally was it's somehow dark. So let's just use this one. Let's use this one. Then we look for, okay, you can still use that one you selected. Put that one here. We're looking for 4 images. Then last one.
This is the one that is showing her face.
What did you say?
The one that is showing her finger. Scroll. Like scroll down. She's showing her wrist and what she's doing.
Okay, this one.
Yes, there's another one on top. Showing her.
Okay, this one. What am I doing again? I already have an account. Most of all these websites, they have like premium features, so they're just borrowing their stuff. I think Repeat gives like 10 downloads per day. Sure. So yeah. So another thing is you need to watch out for is the size of the images. So since it's just like a project, right? Just a project. We are just going to manage it like that and use it. But when you are building a project to deploy, right? It's better to look for images that are not very big. I got these images now. We have 15 MB image, 9 MB image. I feel like it's too big for what you want to do. So if you deploy your image, it takes more time to like load the images. What do you say?
Okay, so what's like the ideal size of images to pick?
The ideal size, I feel like from 5 MB downward is like standard.
And then
For 5 MB downward.
And to still give quality image on the web. The quality of the image on the web.
Yeah. To still give quality. Yes, it still be okay. Because you don't know the network or how fast the internet speed of your client is or something. So when they try to open your images and it takes ages to load the images, it gives you bad ratings. And what would they say? Your work will not be very bad review. That's the most of it. We are now empty. So we already downloaded the file. So we basically just go to our downloads and go back and import them to our assets folder so that we'll have all the images locally. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So basically just change the name of everything. So just a gallery. Gallery 1. So we'll come back to our HTML folder name and import. Now gallery one image. I don't know why it's not loading. We'll come back to that. So we have this. We just import gallery one and gallery 4. I think that's the one that's focused now. If we use background images, right, there should be height. Let's give the height 100%. Then we'll now give the gallery container a height, or maybe like 500 px. 500 px should be too much. Maybe 350. And then background size. Cover, background, no repeat. So these are properties that come with using background image. So you can take note of them. Background, repeat, no repeat. I think that's one. Background position, so 0. I mean center. So we have this. No. I feel like it's too short. Let me increase it. I do something. So let's start the remaining 2 sections. Post 3 is going to be different. This one is not going to be 50%. Let's say this is like 25. Then for the post 3. Then this one is going to be, because 3 has, it's like this. This is because 3. So there are 2 elements inside this, 2 boxes. So we have to share it. So I'm not come down. Dot box. Okay, showing. That is up and down too. There has to be spacing between them. I don't think gap needs to work for me. If you know, you know. Ah, well done. Do you understand what I did there now?
So it's the black direction that made it have that condition.
No, no, no. Normally, gap cannot work without having flex. Cannot use gap without using flex. So when I try using gap, I wanted the gap to be in between these two boxes, right? But if I use display flex, the stuff is going automatically supposed to be in a row format. And we already learned in the other time that if you want your your column to remain in a column format and you want to use flex, you have to change the flex direction to column. So I say display flex direction column, and now give a gap of 20 px so that the space is going to be in between the two boxes like this. Are you following? Do we get the gist?
Yes.
So I have to change one of them, either the one on top or bottom. Let me just change. Or because we don't have the same image. So we are good to go.
So show me your CSS.
I can hear your voice very well, Chidima.
Show me your CSS. Let me check.
Okay.
I was
Where?
okay, the HTML. The HTML. Okay. Don't worry. I'm understood.
Okay, okay. So let's move to another section.
Look like
So we are done with this. So now we are going to popular items. Popular items are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If there's something that is common between them, it's basically like they have the same styling as
first
cards that we use in
maybe
this new
arrival.
arrival. Yeah. So what we'll do here is now create a section for the popular items. I really want to join this background music. Popular arrivals. So in the popular arrivals, we have our header. Let's just give it header. So inside the header, we have H1 and a span for the description. Then below, let's just say popular cards. So we now have, what do we name them? Name them cards. So I have card 6 times. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So the card that we use here is basically going to correct the styling that we used for the card in this case as well. Since they are like almost the same, they are basically the same styling. They have the same styling as the card that. So the only thing that we need to do now is basically just add the image and the description, and it will basically be the same as this one as well. So we just change the images that we have here to the one from the products. So then products.
The repetition
one.
that you're doing, did you set it to VS Code?
Your vision? I don't understand.
The way you can take everything across. You still set it to VS Code. Are there keys to question for you to do that?
Is it the part that can select multiple cursors at the same time? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
I don't know, your voice is not really clear.
The background music in this, I don't know whether it's me or not. I'm hearing the song, it's too loud. I can't even hear your voice.
Okay, let me reduce it. Okay, talk now. Let me hear.
So the placement of your cursor and this, you immediately implement everything you want to write at the same time. Is that a setting of the VS Code?
Okay, you can do it on your own as well. So what I do is basically just Control and Alt, Control Alt, then use your down and up button. So let me do it again so you can see. So this is basically what I had. So let's say you want to put the same thing, all of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. Instead of having to like write them one after the other. So you basically just put your cursor in the first place. Since the tags are aligned, you now press your Control and Alt button. Then your down button will now put the cursor like this. Do you understand now? So you can now paste it everywhere.
Okay.
I think I dropped the video on the page concerning that. You can go and watch it again if you. I dropped a video concerning that. There are other shortcuts there too in the video.
Thank you.
So what we need to do now is to basically style for this one. And style for this one too. So now come to
Hey,
our
why the
CSS.
span? Why the span?
Why
not?
am I using span?
Yes. Why not a H1 or another thing? Why the span? I was thinking like it's a test under the
You know,
popular.
this one is the header, right? This one is the head. This is head, right? That's why I use H for it. But this one now, since the description, I can either use the P tag or the span tag. Why I use the span tag is because this is not a paragraph. Do you understand? Just a basic description under the header. But if I use a paragraph, that means there's supposed to be people use paragraphs too as well. For me, I just feel like it's logical enough to just use the span. Span is just to enclose a certain amount of text. And another thing about span is that the span tag is not a block tag. You understand? But I don't think that applies here. So I just use the span tag because I like using it in this place. And again, use the paragraph tag when you actually want to like write a paragraph or something. Do you understand now?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So the popular And again, another thing you need to note is that when we are building our projects, right, it's always advisable to use like the same fonts, or let me just say consistent fonts. So when you are building your project, maybe you are going to be using maybe two fonts. One is going to be the main font, and another font will be backing it up. You understand? So you can, and just like this project now, you can have this one. You can see this font is what they use all around. Then we may now use this one to like back it up, because the font that is in the description is different from this font that is more like bold among everything. So it's advisable to always have two fonts, one the main font and the other one will backing it up. So it makes your work a little bit more cleaner and consistent. So we have font and the font size. Photos. Fashion. Then do something for this one. Our code is already getting long. So we have this and we have this. So let's style our popular arrival. Now add this styling. So this one has padding. Top and bottom 150 px. Left and right 100 px. Yes. Then from Magna. I think I've gotten the styling for the header section of this popular thing. So now let's style. Yes. Now let's style this cards. So to style the cards, you just come here and say we got popular arrivals of popular cards. I think it's popular cards in a minute. Yeah, popular cards. Then we can display flex, then flex wrap. Wrap. Then we'll now put the graph.
So what does the wrap, flex wrap does when the value is wrapped?
So normally without this, they are going to fill more than this thing. No, we have already replicated the style that we have in this site, right?
Yes.
So normally in this place, we already told it that we should fill the space. That means we have these 3 boxes. Then 3 of them should fill the available space that we have. That's what we put inside this place. So we replicated the same thing for this side. They should fill the space. But then you know that in that place we have 6 boxes, right? So that
Yes.
flexor basically just tells the excess to come down. Do you understand? So now we have 6 boxes.
Sorry,
Instead of
can you
it to be 6 on one line. What do you say?
To rephrase what you just said.
Okay. I'm saying that we have 3 boxes here in this first one. We have 3 boxes. Then we copy the styling of these 3 cards. Then we replicated it in this space since you have the same effect. So now we want to use that flex wrap, right, to beat the excess, that's the excess cards, down to the next line. So that's why I put display flex. You know, display flex normally you put everything horizontally. Then the excess that's there will still be on the same line. That's horizontal. Everything will be horizontally stacked. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards will be on the same line. So when we use that flex wrap now, the excess, that's the remaining 3, will be beaten down. So it will now be 3, 3 on each row. Do you understand now?
Yeah, I can see.
Bolu, you to grab her.
I get.
Yeah. So I now put this gap here now. So what this gap does is basically just put the space, that's the horizontal and vertical space in between everything. So there's a space here and a space here. So we need to increase the space between this, the cards and the title. So basically just come together and say margin button, we just increase it to 60. Check it here. So there's a line under that card somewhere. There's a line under it. So to add it, we use a border to add it. It's popular cards. See something now. Normally we already put dot card right up here. So dot card basically just styles all the cards in that particular page. But now that we want to add a border, border bottom, that's we want to add the red border for that card. We now wrote it to the descendant selector. We wrote popular cards first before we wrote card. So the styling that is inside here would only affect the cards that we have inside this popular card, not all the cards inside the page. Do you understand? So basically just put a border. Border bottom. So border bottom will say red, solid, then SS1PX. So what border does is basically you write the color, how you want the border to be, then the size of, or how thick the border will be. Border is basically the edge around the box. Then you have the 1px, that's how thick you want the line to be. So it basically shows, but now it's not showing in where we want it to show, it's showing under the text. We want it to show in the image side. So I think it's not image we select here. I'm going to select, we'll not select the card, we'll select the image. So maybe I'll just put image here and image. Let me check now. So yeah. So it's here now. So, but I feel like it's a little bit more thicker. Let me just increase it to like 2px. So yeah, we have this now. Sharp. Any questions? Guys, do you have any questions? I think you have done a lot today. Let's continue. There's a button here under here, view more products. So we should add the button to that popular section HTML. So the button just be under button. It's a popular. I think we started the button earlier at the beginning. and they basically have the same styling, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go and look for the button name. Button. We already put this one inside something. So this is what we should do. We just copy it and edit it. That's edit name. So you have popular items there, but the distance is still very far. So let's see, 80. Sure. If you notice, these images, they load a little bit slow when we scroll away. These images in this place, they load slow somehow. It's because of how big the files were. You can see we downloaded the image of like 10, 15 MB. That's why they load slow. So it's advisable to always like make your images. I feel like this one is somehow still short. Yeah, short somehow. So let's increase it from 500. Yeah, it's better this way. So now the next thing on our agenda is this video. So this video, I feel like we should just use the video tag. We have a HTML tag for video. So we use that video tag. And we are going to put it inside. No, we're going to create another section for it. And then we just name it the video section. Yes. Then after the video section, we do this one. And then that basically just marks, I guess. So I have this. So let me look for one video on my PC. It's not very long. Or this is another thing we can do. We can also download videos from all this online these things. So you basically just search for what you want, then you look for the video of it, then use the video. This next. Let's hope disconnected menu. I think it has loaded now. So you basically just check, I think, yeah, check here. So when you search for the image, just select. For a video. So look for the video that you don't need the premium something to like. This video look like so you download that one 45 MB. So before the image is like the video is ready, let's just prepare the tag down. So to use the video tag again, somehow different from the image tag. So just create a section. So in the section we'll put our image or video, sorry. So we have the video like this. Then you basically just write the SRC in here. But we also have other things that we can add to this video as attributes. So we add the controller, add the controls, we add autoplay, we add muted. We don't want it to make sounds. Then we add what else? Autofocus. I don't think autofocus applies to this, but these are the three attributes that I think comes with it. So basically just put the SRC of the image here. So when the image download is completely, I'm going to paste it inside my assets, then import it into our work. If there are any questions, you can type it in the chat. Comment. Yeah, god damn. So the image has downloaded. So basically go to our downloads and go and copy it into our project now. No, yeah, okay, this is it. Paste it inside the assets. Then rename it. V open. Doing a project, we get to like talk about things that. So basically just put the video inside. So let's go to the styling so that we are going to have the video how we want it to be. So we go inside our style now and access the video container. That's video container. With 100%. Then let's give it like, let's check. $100. Yes. Then we'll now come down and say dot video and say height 100%, width 100%. So I think that's what we need to do here. Then let me check as well. I think it has like the margin. No. No, let's just leave it. So we have our video, we have our video here. This is it. Yeah, you can see the controls, then mute. So our video is also playing now. There's something that they did here. Next video, I think it's like a button or something, but it doesn't seem to work. Well, it's like a big button. That's what is here. So this stuff, it was done with position. Let me try it. So there's basically going to be a button here. Next video. Then we'll now put an icon that shows left inside it. Icon. Hope we are not tired. Am I tired? Right. Oh, yeah. No. So I have this here. So you can name it video, or let's just say next. So we'll start next. So, dot video container dot next. Position absolute, I guess. Then Background color. Then I have font size. I think that thing is too big, so let's reduce it. Then remove the border, border 0. I think it's better like this. So what we want to do now is basically move this red stuff on top of this face, like this. That's what we want to do. Look. These controls. So we want to build this next video button over here like this. So what I feel like we need to do is basically find a way to position this over this, or let's try something weird. I don't know if this is going to work. But so it doesn't. The video basically disappears, and the button disappears. So there's one thing we need to learn to do as well, to make researches when we face like issues. Is what I'll call it. I don't know why the starting on the show again. Okay, mistake. So we have a lot of AI agents that we use to make researches. So like this, let's say we have gotten to the place where we don't know what to do, right? Instead of like forgetting the work you are doing or maybe just leaving it, you can basically just make a screenshot of what you want to do. Like this place now, you can just screenshot this particular page. Then everybody, if you don't know what ChatGPT is, maybe you are still in the fast. So You can always do that. So to take a screenshot, I don't know the PC you're using, but every PC should have a sniping tool or snipping tool. So the shortcut for the snipping tool is Windows Shift S. So basically something like this comes up. So you can basically just cut out what you want like this. Then you come here. To ChatGPT. There are a lot of AI agents that you can use, but the most popular is ChatGPT. So you basically just ask what you want. And it's very advisable that when you use this AI agent or use ChatGPT to work, you understand basically what is working and what is happening, so that you basically gain from the question you ask. Not that you just ask the question and ChatGPT is doing everything for you. So you have to just know what exactly is happening in your code, so you'll be able to like gain something from them. So next time you want to do that thing again, you can basically do it by yourself without having to ask questions again. So let's copy this one too as well. So paste this. You can also paste your image. So then you now explain what you want. So you can chat with it anyhow you want. So basically chat with ChatGPT the best way you feel like you can explain something. So for me, most times I use Pidgin English to tell you what I don't know, it feels more comfortable. So positioning this button over video. Using the screenshots. You want the next video button floating on top of the video bottom left side, exactly like the screenshot here. So this is basically what we have here. See, there is no difference when we have written in our HTML and what we have here. So this is the styling that you need to follow. So position related for the video container anchors the absolute child. Then the video is like this. So basically what positions this button is basically the bottom 30, left 30. It just describes where exactly you want the button to be in that image. Okay. That's that. You can always copy this and place it in your CSS. Let's check if we get what we wanted. Okay, yes, we did. But the size of the button was a little bit reduced, so let's increase it a little. So where's the button? Next one. Are we still here with us? Are we scrolling?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Oh yeah, no. Sharp. So let me remove. I think there's a padding somewhere. Yes. Left bottom 0. left 0. I think that's the best. Sharp. How we go.
And this is all.
So we've gotten the image to play. Yeah. But another thing now, something happened. What do you think you can notice here? No. Okay. Guys, what do you think you can
What?
notice? Something's happening here.
The
As I'm
text
scrolling, something's
box.
happening. What did you say?
As you're doing what?
What did you say?
The text. I don't think it's the text I'm talking about. Do you
What
notice
did
You
anything
said
in
as
this
you're
page as I'm
scrolling, there's
scrolling?
something is happening.
Anything in this page as I'm scrolling? There's something
It's not
happening.
pointing on
Thanks
the
for
next
again, let me see.
the hand.
But what's in the hand? I know the hand is moving. I'm not talking about the hand. I said in the
I
page
tried.
something's happening as we scroll. It's only Toby and you try Ajay. Koda, Agbakoda. Bolu, what do you think is happening? Is Bolu not here again? So what does it do? Like as I'm scrolling now, the video is covering the nav bar and it's not supposed to be. Can you see on the top? Everything scrolls under it. But when we reach that video part, the video basically just I don't know if we are noticing it now. Can we notice it now?
Maybe you should change the
Sorry,
Zen
no,
index
like this.
of the navbar and the image.
Eh?
I say maybe you should apply Z index for the navbar and image. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
video.
yeah. Sharp. That's basically
I
what's
didn't hear what
happening.
you said.
So we have the Z index. I don't think I've talked about Z index before, but we use Z index to basically control which image is displaying over the other. That's basically what it said. So Z index is basically used here with position. So what we'll do now is basically increase the Z index of our nav bar so that every other thing displays beneath it or scrolls under it. That's basically what. So we just say Z index. Maybe we increase it to like 30 or something. So when we increase the Z index of this one, every other thing that does not have a Z index higher than 30 is going to be scrolling under our nav bar. Do you understand now, Chidimo?
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah. So everything that does not have as high Z index as that is going to scroll over the nav bar. So we are done with the video. So now let's do this other section. So what we need to do in this place now is basically just get this first one. Then we can now duplicate it another time, then switch the image with the text. Then we'll now do these 3 boxes, then the filter as well. I want us to finish this project today. That's why I think we have how many minutes have we spent now? 1 hour or 30 minutes. So we just basically come here under this main. Yeah. Watch of choice on the left and the image on the right. Watch of choice left, image on the right. So basically, just what should we call this section? There's somebody watching one speaking in talks video. I don't know why I find it funny. I'm just hearing jaga 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 jaga. Watch of choice. What should I name it? Inside there, we are going to have text side. Then image. I just say display. So inside this text side, we have H1. Then we have a span. Then we have a button inside it. In the H1, we have watch of choice.
The span is that description.
What do you say?
Yeah, you can span for this description, right? Under the watch of choice.
Yes, for the description. Then for the button, we used show watches. Watch of choice, description, this one. And the image on the other side, so come here, see img slash So let's start the styling. So I want to display two of them flex. Like this now. You just have so start the display. No, the gallery on that display. display flex. So we have this image and this one here. So flex one. So that the image and the share the same thing. So there's padding too.
What does the flex one do?
I don't think it's important here, but flex one just basically shares like the available space into two for the two elements that are inside that container, or as many elements that are inside it. Inside this display we have
Okay.
text side one and image side. So it's going to share the space for them equally. But I don't think it's working in this place, so I'm going to remove it and use width for them. So it's basically is when you have like
It's okay.
display, then text side. With 50px. Sure. So we have this. You have to put the height here. So that is like 500px. Then put a margin from bottom up to make that right 0. That might type in now. Font size. Like 40px. I just want us to finish this project today, so we can now do something else on Monday. So we don't have to carry over this work to Monday again. Then we now have the bottom. In a long time, I think this is like the first time I'm going to be like writing a full project in HTML and CSS. It's been a while. Where's that button? I don't know why this page is not going up and bottom. Something is happening here.
The watch of choice have refused to separate itself.
What do you say?
I said the watch of choice have refused to separate itself from the description.
Yeah. I'm putting the space inside the description so that the space is going to affect the between, I mean, the top and bottom of it. So there's going to be space between the header and the span, also space between the button and the span.
Can you get your CSS next? Your CSS.
I feel like I now know what's wrong. So yeah.
I think you didn't call the class of span.
There's somewhere I use span. I think
Like that particular one, you gave it a class of description.
yes. I feel like there's somewhere inside my project that I've already used span before. Maybe the styling is now conflicting.
Ayo, do you get what I'm trying to say? You
What do you
gave
say?
this span a class of. You gave this span a class of description. This DSC.
DSC.
I didn't see where you styled from it.
Is it now?
You actually do.
Font size, then margin top. What is it now?
Space is not to.
The space is there's a space here that I don't know. Okay, I think I know now. Wait, as if I knew. Wait, pam, 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 pam.
For this margin, the first value is what? Left and right, top and bottom.
No, the first value is top and bottom. Second value is left and right. And with first. There's somewhere that we have issue inside this code. So that's what I'm going to do. Yes, we're having class. Give me a moment. Mm. Mm. The how would we describe our problem like this? Okay, I think this is what we'll do. The margin. Okay. I want you to let me check this at the margin. In the description, in the display doesn't affect
There's a mistake. I hope it's it. Description is
So the issue is that when we have inline elements, can we see what ChatGPT said? He said our CSS code is technically correct. The issue is that margin on an inline element like that span. Span is an inner element, right? He
Inline
said
element.
it does not affect margin, like margin top and bottom does not affect it. So that's why when we gave it margin top and bottom, it does not work. So what we need to do is basically give it a display of block, then now give our margin bottom to it. So it should work like that. So since it's an inline element, it does not affect what am I saying now?
Margin top and
The
bottom.
display margin bottom top and bottom does not affect it. That's why. So we need to put display block for it to affect, I guess. So it basically works now. That's nice. First time I'm hearing that. So we have learned. So let me go and put this. Okay, it works. Now let's put the Toby and Bold is already tired. They're not even saying anything. So we'll come back. And
This what does this margin auto zero do?
so we know that when you put margin auto, wait, let me move this margin auto first. I'm coming. I'll just explain what it does now. So what margin auto does for us here is that it basically just shares the available space either top and bottom or left and right. So in this case now, we want that margin auto to share this for us. Normally this thing, we have this image like this. Then we now have this text like directly in the center of the image. So there's space up and there's space down. But in our context now, we have this one up. So we want this space that is down to be shared top and bottom. So we have to put the margin auto to top and bottom. Then that zero that is there, that means you don't want the left and right to be affected. That would be so without the margin, first side height for top and bottom, say margin 0. and imagine auto. Then left and right will be 0px. But now the thing does not want to move to where I want it to
Wait,
move.
Ayo,
It's moving, but yeah.
your mic.
What do you say?
Should you're trying to move the wristwatch, like it should fit the container of the text and the button, abi.
Mm-hmm.
Eh? So if you check their
Yes,
own,
yes, yes.
their image is
Mm.
slightly,
Mm.
you did display flex, so the text, the top part, the watch of your choice, and the top part of the
Mm.
image, they are kind of almost the same. So you try moving your image
Yes.
up a little bit, then giving the text this span land height so that it will increase in width, to probably fit the wristwatch height. You get.
What do you say? Repeat yourself again.
So if you look at their own, the way they did their own, look at the way they did their own.
Mm.
Look at that watch of your choice in their own distance.
Mm-hmm.
If you see it, look at it. The image, the image is
Mm.
slightly higher than the watch of your choice text.
Yeah, yeah,
Can
yeah,
you see it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Then
yes.
their own text has line height. So try doing that. Put line height to kind of look in the middle of it.
So line item in the text side.
Yes. For the span, is for the span. The span is one that has the line height.
I already added it already. It's not still moving down. Display. Okay, see. So remove the margin of forces vertically same to image. It's next to the align. Okay. It has already worked. Can we see? So what we needed to do there is just put alignment and center, and we're disturbing ourselves. Remember when I talked about alignment and center and we're learning text? Do you remember?
Yes.
Sure. So when we did that margin auto stuff, they said it was vertically forcing the screen to go. I think there's more space here than it should. Margin. So we have done this one now. So what we need to do in this place now, so basically just duplicate it down, then change the image to where the image is, and change what we need to do in this place. Basically just switch this image to this side and switch text to this side for the next one. So copy this one. Copy this one and come and put it here. So two of them still the same styling. We don't need to change anything. So we just change the arrangement of the text and the image. So can we see that what we did in this lesson? Change the style of the image, then we change the image that was there. So you've gotten that part. Like that. So the last part before the footer is this part. So we have an icon, text, and this one. See, what we need to do here is that we'll put three of them in separate boxes. Then we use flex one. Then we will not put gap. When we put gap, there's going to be space where, or we don't put gap. No. So I think create another section now. Section docs. What's your name? I don't know what to name it. Information. Info. So you can see dot info card or info box. So inside the info box we have three things: icon, header, description. So expand that. Maybe this is the last thing we'll do. Let's do this. Let this side be the last one we'll do. And we'll do the footer. Okay, what do you guys think? Or should we complete everything now? Or we should leave the footer and do that one in the next class? Then we'll do footer and the responsiveness. Toby.
Bro, I think we should do it in the next class.
I just knew. I just thought I was going to say.
What is it?
As we're not doing anything this morning, I knew that. This guy, this guy is tired of this thing.
2 hours.
Well, let's just finish this one.
Alright.
Oh. So we have this. So let's start it now. So this is basically this. Let's look for the tags too. I mean the icon. Sorry. So just put the icons that are there. Security. And I'm going to give name of this icon. Maybe I'll put block. Brick. Then the next one I'll put like a lock. What is called? Then this one we put recycle. You know, see that's this could work. So I'm not gonna style it. So come here, dot info. Display x 1 with 100% padding 100 px. Then now come here and say .info box. Then I say padding like 20 px, background color red, color white. So yeah, I think that should be. Okay, it is it, but then we are not done. We need to like make this stuff look a little more nicer. So that's info box. Let me just increase it for me. Font family. Okay. Then this one, font size, I increase it a little, like 20 pixels. Then for the H1, that is the H2.
Bye, guys.
Just increase it a little. So yeah, Toby, we are done.
Don't forget to send your code so that we can meet again and check it out. So, and
Yeah,
after that,
yeah.
on the stream,
So what we did now is basically the no, I'm not ended the stream. We have the new arrivals, we have the gallery, we have the popular items, then the video parts, then this thing, this. So yeah, we'll be completing the what's it called now? The footer in next class, and we'll also do the responsiveness. And we'll talk about responsiveness in the next class. So yeah, this marks the end of today's class. So if you are following up through, I want us to drop a like and also a subscription for us. Then also you can drop a comment in the chat so we can know that you actually followed through what we did today. So I'll give us a moment to type something in the chat. Anything. Type something in the chat if you are watching presently. So if you have a question as well, the video is going to be dropping immediately as the chat ends. You can always comment and we would respond to you as soon as possible. So yeah, that marks the end of today. Meet again on Monday. So I mean, bye bye. What's the bye bye in Spanish? What do you mean bye bye in Spanish? Toby. Yeah. Bye bye, Sham. We meet again on Monday. See you all later.